Batman is dying, and it looks like the Joker is the cause. Welcome to the Complete Story Series, where we take trade paperbacks and single issues and break them down to the digestible bites to help you understand. Then it reads automatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. This story does not fit into the current continuity, it's just a fun Batman story. Batman spits blood to the ground, thinking to himself, I never thought it would end like this. Him, me, our blood on each other's lips, beaten and broken, and while I can barely breathe, he laughs still. But things actually began in Gotham, where most things do. Batman was taking hits from Croc when he noticed that he was getting slower, sloppier, and it took everything Batman had to drop the Croc. It shouldn't have taken him that long, but as he watched the police haul Croc away, he got a call from Alfred as he was coughing. Alfred showed him the Bat computer was infected with a virus. The message on the screen stated, Colossus is in your system. You have 1 week left. Have fun. Start running. And Alfred tells Bruce that due to his current condition, he believes this Colossus is in Bruce, not the computer. Bruce was infected at some point, and the virus is specifically built to work against him. So Alfred and Bruce trace the computer virus, and they trace it back to Berlin, a place Batman hasn't been in a while, but it's their only clue. Batman follows a known criminal around until he sees him running out of a building screaming, Mord! German for murder. He walks into the building to see a sight he hasn't seen in a while. Corpses all over with smiles stuck to their faces. He's on the right trail. The duality of Berlin strikes Batman in a way that it never has before. Forget about the wall. The city is actually two cities. Cologne and Berlin crashed into each other somewhere in the 14th century. History forced them together. The joke is funny, but Batman isn't laughing, as he comes crashing through a window and lands in a room with the Joker standing in it. Batman kicks him into a table, and the Joker pulls out a gun and fires it on Batman, but Batman grabs him and throws him to the ground by punching him in the face, and then he asks him, Tell me about Colossus. Through the blood, Joker tells him, It's a virus! It'll kill you within a week while making you feel weak! And horror of horrors, it makes your skin look like you're 90 and from Miami! Don't play with me, you sick. Sick? Right you are, detective! That's when Batman sees the signs of Colossus in Joker's hand. You're infected too? I'll take it to mean that we both are, and we are now in this together. Nina over here is where my clues led me. Batman finds out that it is her who sent the computer virus over, and she leads them to the next clue, Prague, to find the Trojan horse. Batman realizes that whoever is behind this gave both Batman and the Joker different clues, so that they can't solve the puzzle alone. Wait. Us? Both of us? Are you saying that you need me? With that, the two of them go to Prague. Batman begins tracking Nina, waiting for the Trojan horse to show himself, while Joker is cracking jokes at the situation. This morning I woke up a sidekick without the shiny underpants! Joker, this isn't funny. No, not to someone without a sense of humor. Or me. Batman calls up Nina to tell her that it's all okay. He's following her, when suddenly everyone around Nina appears to be robots attacking her. Batman tells the Joker to stay, but it's too late. The Joker is already out of the sewer, shooting the robots and throwing knives at the others. But they do manage to grab Nina and run off with her since Batman is slow and sluggish. Joker starts whining, Save her! Save her, bats! So Batman begins chasing the robots across the city and into a graveyard and down into Prague's old town. But as they go digging around a building literally marked Trojan horse, the Joker finds himself being picked up by a giant robot just before it breaks down a wall to escape. Batman gets to work fighting the giant robot while the man behind the Trojan horse project is loading up in his own private jet with Nina. And the man behind this whole plot. Happy with himself for doing everything our mysterious villain asked, he quickly finds himself down the barrel of a gun. No loose ends. Back with Batman, he's trying his hardest, but this virus is slowing him down too much, and eventually he finds himself about to be killed by the giant robot, when suddenly, the Joker jumps out of the middle of the robot on fire! The robot stumbles from the damage that the Joker did, and then Batman kicks it into the river nearby. The Joker can't believe that they lost Nina. She was their only clue! But Batman pulls out a tracker. He put a tracer into her clothes before she was kidnapped, and she is now en route to Paris. Well, good, because even if the virus kills us, we'll always have... Don't say it. Okay, but Batman, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. They make their way there, and while en route, Batman's vision is fading with the fever, and he's growing slower and slower, and maybe crazy. But what makes him worry about the Joker is that the Joker couldn't get any crazier, could he? Either way, Batman doesn't know if he can trust his own senses anymore, to the point where he doesn't know where he's going. So he asks the Joker. While dressed like Sherlock Holmes, the Joker explains, We're in the catacombs, because we can't pass for native Parisians, maybe Japanese tourists, and we're trying to make our way to the Cirque. The Cirque? You still haven't explained that. Yes, I have, Bats, ad nauseum. Can't you just trust me? They walk in silence for a little while longer, while above them they can hear footsteps, hundreds of them. Joker leads Batman into the room, to the circus of the clowns, and what Batman sees is hundreds of people with Joker's face paint on. Then, in perfect French, the Joker speaks to his followers, because in Paris, the Joker has his resources and no one knows more than him. They follow the clues to a high-rise in Paris, where Batman finds the Trojan horse dead. At that moment, they hear a bell tower nearby, so Batman climbs back to the rooftop, where a waiting Joker stands ready. He then wraps his arms around Batman. Hold me tight! Shut up. And they swing towards the noise. As they grow closer, Batman realizes the Joker isn't laughing any longer. Or maybe he is. And Batman can't hear it over the bells. Either way, the virus is obviously taking its toll on the Joker. When they arrive, they see the man who devised this entire plot. Only he's wearing Joker makeup and a Batman mask. Bravo, you made it. I'm not going to lie. I assumed one of you would be dead by now. No matter though, as your tormentor will rip out your still beating hearts. Batman can't even fully fathom what's going on, it's grown so blurry. He just sees a monster in front of him, but he does see Nina. So he tells the monster to let the girl go, and the Joker tells him the monster won't do that. Joker, get Nina while I take care of this bad joke. A bad joke? Ugh! Batman gets into a fevered battle against gargoyles and his own sickness, but he does manage to give the Joker enough time to free Nina, until Batman gets so feverish that he loses his balance and falls off the roof. All he can hear is a shot as the Joker fires Batman's grappling hook gun down towards him. The line goes past his head, and he'll never know if the Joker missed on purpose, but he'll always have the scar in his hand to remind him that the Joker saved his life. They recoup afterwards, where the Joker informs Batman that Nina was long dead, but she left them another clue. So our European vacation continues! Should be easy peasy getting to our next stop. You mean all roads lead there? You stepped on my line. I'm not going to apologize. Some straight man you turned out to be. To Rome, the infernal city! It's the eternal city, Joker. Really? Have you been there? They make their way to the city and eventually to where the clue leads, the Colosseum. And it is there, in the fires of the Bat Joker costume, the man behind this entire plot is waiting for them. He is standing there in a trench coat and neither Batman nor the Joker know who he is. Isn't that the problem with us? You take off the mask and we can hide in plain sight. I wonder sometimes if I passed you on the street, Batman, and never even knew. Well, allow me to put my mask back on. And the Joker is the first to say, "Oh crap!" Because it's Bane in front of them. He grabs both the Joker and Batman by the throat and he throws them down. Batman begins to taunt him. You can't kill me, Bane. Don't you know that? It must have cost a lot of money to make a specialized virus. And the Joker looks at Bane terrified, just as Bane grabs him. But why infect me? I don't get it! It's not funny! But Batman is putting this together, and he plays a hunch. Don't you dare hurt him, Bane! Now you understand, Detective. I wanted you to grasp that for the light to go on, you can't live without the Joker before I kill him. And then he punches the Joker. He then punches him over and over. I was there, Batman. He watched Nina suffocate. Isn't that enough reason to kill him? Bane, that's enough! Bane then turns to Batman and he punches him in the gut so hard that he launches Batman into the air. Enough is never enough, Batman. This time I win. He then steps on Batman's back and he begins to crush him. But Joker is putting this together, and he plays a hunch. Kill him, Bane! But if he dies, you die too. Don't you understand, Bane? Joker can't help himself, and neither can I. Bane is confused, so Batman hits a Sonic's button, calling down every bat from the area to the Colosseum. While he's disoriented, Batman hits Bane over the head so hard that he breaks a knuckle. But he does disorient Bane, and he has 9 more knuckles. Then, with everything he has, he hits Bane for everything, for infecting him, for killing Nina, for how far he was willing to go just to mess with Batman, until Bane is defeated. The Joker begins to laugh again. What a pair we are! Shut up. If I'm correct, Bane was alluding to the fact that we are each other's cure. Your blood is my cure and mine is yours. Save me, Batman! Or should I do you first? Joker, did you really let Nina die? I am utterly shocked! I mean, you just said you know me! You son of a... I have a chance to rid the world of you. And Joker gets right into Batman's face. All you have to do is die along with me! Do it! I dare you! Then the Joker grabs Batman's face with his bloody glove, smearing his blood into Batman's mouth before taking some of Batman's blood onto his glove and slurping it up. For the Joker to live, so must Batman, and he accepts that. They both instantly feel better, their heads clearing up, and their adventure coming to an end. So the Joker looks at Batman. Just because we're cured doesn't mean we have to stop the adventure. I say we go to London and play Jack the Ripper versus Sherlock Holmes. But Batman is done playing with the Joker as he rises up to him. Hey, what are you doing? Stay away from me! And that is the end of Batman Europa. It's a fun little side story, and honestly, I have no idea where it fits into continuity. But does that matter? Will you ever get a story where the Joker works with Batman again? I'm Benny the Comicstorian, and I'll see you guys next time right here.